So for those of you who didn't watch the first game, go back and watch the first game so you have some context for this game. But it was, spoiler alert, utter stomp. The cut destroyed the Electronic Boys. And the Electronic Boys are sticking with banning the Timber Saw. That's interesting. Very interesting. And the cut banning Viper again. Also interesting.
10 seconds.
I mean, those bans could be correlated. They Electronic Boys may know that somebody on the cut plays a really good Timber Saw, and Viper counters Timber Saw pretty hard. At the same bans. Timber Saw Coddle coming out from Electronic Boys. I wanted to see, the Wraith King or the Nature's Prophet get banned here. Something different. But we'll see. Let's see what the Electronic Boys pick up. Last time they picked up the Nyx and the OD in these first two picks. So see if they change it up a little bit here.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Crystal Maiden. Interesting first pick. I don't feel like that's first pick material, but it's interesting.
Ten seconds remaining.
See how they respond. Remember, it was they prioritized the Clockwork first, and then the Nature's Prophet in the previous one, and neither of those are banned out, so they could take them again.
So they're banning out the Timber Saw and Coddle again.
Yeah, and on the other side, the cut banned out the same as well. I don't remember if Spirit Breaker was picked, but they banned out Viper again. So interesting.
I wonder if these teams are familiar with each other.
They must be,
or qualifies or something, because that is very interesting to me.
Yeah, well, and Viper was banned first, and then the Electronic Boys banned out Timber Saw. So I'm wondering if they were like, yeah, well, they have a really good Timber Saw player, and our only answer is the Viper or something to that effect. So not entirely sure, but I also don't know why they banned Spirit Breaker unless there's a really good Spirit Breaker on the Electronic Boys, because I don't feel like that's a game-breaking hero right now.
Yeah, I know Cat's Pajamas plays Spirit Breaker. At least recently, it's his most played hero. So
okay,
there's that. I don't know how successful they are in general as a team on it, but it does seem to be pretty good for them. So
interesting. We got Wraith King again on the cut.
I mean,
it worked last game.
Yeah, this is worrying me. I do like that Electronic Boys got a Puck, right?
Yeah.
I think Puck is a very strong hero still, but
look at who they have against
not
it.
against the Wraith King, though.
And against Nyx.
Nyx, too. We talked about this yesterday. I feel like, I would not want to play a Puck against a Nyx. So,
no, both Puck and CM feel so bad against the Nyx.
I agree. I just also think that, with the Wraith King, it's like, oh, Puck's ulti, CM's ulti, the lockdown or stuff, you want to kill a hero, but Wraith King doesn't mind sucking that up in his first life and saying, you know what, now you don't have a Dream Coil, right?
Right.
I just feel like it's a great pick. I don't know what Electronic Boys is going to do to counter this, but we'll see.
So what do you want to see from the Electronic Boys? So we know what carry they're going to be using. What would you like to see?
Nature's Prophet, honestly.
Yeah. Okay.
I would actually like to see them not ban out the Nature's Prophet and just pick it. But we'll see. Unfortunately, the next pick goes to the cut. So, if they pick a Nature's Prophet, then that's going to be unfortunate. But I don't know. Well, they just banned it out. Electronic Boys just don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
So, in place of a Nature's Prophet, though, they need something to kind of go along with the Puck, right?
Right.
Very fast, very wanting to fight early on. I would like to see them build up kind of 4 heroes that just want to fight early, win the game for them, and then maybe a 5th hero like that can kind of secure the mid-late game
10
for them.
seconds remaining.
Because I think that they're right now,
5 seconds
Puck and
remaining.
Crystal Maiden don't push enough to kind of end early, right?
Right.
They can win the mid game, but you can't necessarily end the game with these two heroes. And I feel like without the Nature's Prophet, you need too much. You need people that want to fight early and people that want to end early to end it early. So right now, I feel like the best they can do is only take one of those, which is fighting early, and then getting a hero that can, with a lead, can win them the late game, or at least the mid late game.
So are you thinking something like a Terrorblade or a Medusa or an Anti-Mage?
Yeah, I think Terrorblade would be perfect.
Okay.
I think Terrorblade is really good against Wraith King in general. I think that's an
Radiant
underutilized
team
carry right now. I don't think that people realize how strong it is still. I think that Aghanim's Scepter on Terrorblade is insanely good because remember, it allows Terrorblade to have like a small version of Metamorphosis, so it's perfect for small engagements. You can use basically
seconds
just your
remaining.
Aghanim Scepter to fight really fast, and then you can reserve your Metamorphosis
5
still.
seconds
So
For a
I
remaining.
think
push.
it's a very, very good carry right now. That's kind of similar to
Radiant
other
pick.
positions right now. It's kind of still not being noticed as much
Dire
as
team
as
pick.
as it should.
Witch Doctor.
Why not Pingu
Ah,
Witch Doctor?
look at that. Bring it back.
I mean, with
Why
that,
not?
great.
6-1 and 6. Why not?
Yeah, exactly. So
10 seconds remaining.
This is feeling
5
very
seconds
similar on the
remaining.
cut to the previous
yeah,
gameplay.
very
So
similar gameplay.
if Electronic Boys can read this right, then they'll have an advantage. And right now they don't have a tanky boy that Witch Doctor loves to throw his Maledict on. So
Right. Right, and Puck can dodge out Maledict ticks.
sure.
So I think that's the Witch Doctor in general doesn't feel quite as good this game, but obviously when you're playing it like Pingu did, then it's going to be good no matter what.
Right. Absolutely.
Radiant team pick.
Bounty Hunter.
Interesting. Interesting. Bounty Hunter. What position do you think this is? Do you think this is a 4 bounty?
10 seconds remaining.
Incarnate.
Welcome, Kingbob.
Happy to be here.
We're in the. Are you in the draft? Are you seeing the drafting phase?
I just got in, so yeah.
Excellent. What are you thinking right now?
10 seconds remaining.
I think there is strong
seconds
meta still
remaining.
continuing. I am yet to see Void Spirit much in this meta. That'll be interesting to see how he matches up. I assume that's mid, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I'd assume so as well. They had the Ember Spirit in the last
Dire
game.
team ban.
So it feels like very much a similar draft to the previous game. Which I don't know if you were able to watch it, King Bob, but it was an utter stomp.
Yeah, the cut kind of
10
got
seconds remaining.
pretty much similar heroes, Wraith King, Witch Doctor.
5 seconds remaining.
Just kind of
Radiant
ran at
team
them,
ban.
and just they did have Nature's Prophet though, and Nature's Prophet's is banned out, so I think
Yeah,
that's
I think that was
why
a
John
big
played.
part of them
Dire
taking
team
objectives.
I agree.
So we'll see how that change is going to slow them down. I like the
So
Mars with the Puck. I like that
yeah,
pairing a
I was gonna
lot.
say Electronic Boys did what I wanted them to do. Right, they got 4 heroes that can fight. So now they're obviously lacking the push element still.
10
I
seconds
do
remaining.
love this bounty hunter pickup. I think it's just what they need.
And it rewards the
5
group up.
seconds remaining.
It rewards the group up. It rewards the fighting constantly. And so now I just need to see, I'm hoping, like, I would love to see a Terrorblade still. I still think Terrorblade's amazing in this
Radiant
game.
team ban.
Potentially a Naga Siren, and I guess a PL, but I'd prefer Naga or Terrorblade over the PL, to kind of ensure the victory. So we'll see what they do.
I also like the Terrorblade because of his high armor, and they don't really have that much magic. The only magic is coming from the Void Spirit.
Yeah. Well, and it's not like so Terrorblade also has with the high armor amount, like lower HP, Maledict doesn't impact Terrorblade quite as much, right? Because like every time he gets right clicked or whatever, he's taking less HP damage overall, and the way that Maledict works is it's based on the percentage of HP loss. So they take a Juggernaut. This isn't quite the hero that I would like for them. Specifically because, once again, it's a hero that I think Wraith King is good against, right? Like, you use Omni Slash on Wraith King for the first life, Wraith King's like, hey, that's fine. But it can snowball and actually does provide push. So maybe what Electronic Boys does is, with the Healing Ward and just the push in general, right, they can use Mars to kind of use Bulwark on the towers, right, and create that push. So maybe they can actually end this early now.
Interesting. Yeah, you're right. The Healing Ward does do a lot in this matchup. It's really good against Maledict. Obviously, any healing you get it reduces the total damage that you take. Yeah, it's interesting. There's a lot of spread damage from Void Spirit as well. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I don't know. Based on the last game, I don't think this does it. But they have a chance. They have to play it really well. I feel like their lanes went really well last time. So it's not necessarily that their lanes have to go well, but they just have to do really well in the mid game.
Yeah. Stough, this is a mid matchup that we talked about before, the Void Spirit and the Puck. Notice that the cut picked the Void Spirit picked the Void Spirit into the Puck.
Interesting. Yeah.
So you were kind of theory crafting and saying, like, well, Puck should be good against Void Spirit in lane, and I was kind of saying, well, no, it doesn't feel that way, right? It just doesn't. It doesn't feel like it is that way. Puck's fine, obviously, but Puck's. I think the biggest counter for Puck is Dream Coil into the Void Spirit, right?
Right.
But I just think that Void Spirit naturally builds items. As we get a Legion Commander 5th pick, Void Spirit naturally builds items that can help it out against the Puck. So
interesting.
I just wanted to point out that they specifically picked the Void Spirit into the Puck. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah. The Legion is nice. Obviously, the BKB piercing stun for the Juggernaut. You can't just spin TP away.
Yeah, very good against the Juggernaut.
Shenanigans.
They don't have anything to kind of save people from duels either.
Right.
So.
Right. And then obviously locking down the Puck. If you can't kill him during that duel duration, then you're probably not going to kill him. And then he pairs really well with Witch Doctor as well. So I like this as a last pickup for the cut. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Also, the attack can purge off quite a few abilities in this game, notably the Bounty Hunter ultimate track, which can be used very well against Nyx and keep him pinned down in fights. So we'll see if that comes into play.
Yeah. Also, if Lil
to deal with this Wraith King, but we'll see. A farmed Wraith King could be scary.
Yeah. Also, if Lil Nick wants to walk out of the Dream Coil, then they can just purge the stun off, right? With the Legion Commander. Wraith King.
Well, we have going over the heroes again. We have Pingu again on his classic Witch Doctor he wrecked at. We've got Scourge McDuck on the Wraith King again. So a couple of repeats here. We've got Vol on his Nyx. Little Nick on the Void Spirit, and we've got Tingle King on the Legion Commander. On the other team, we've got Crystal Maiden, or we've got Albino Zebra on Crystal Maiden. We've got Mio on the Puck. We've got Giant on the Mars, and we've got Speed.GameLeap. Go and subscribe to his website. Give you a little plug there, Speed. Since you won't win this game, I'll give you a little plug on the Juggernaut, and then we have a AA on Bounty Hunter here.
I do like Electronic Boys' chance much better in this
30
draft already.
seconds to battle.
I think a lot of it's going to be kind of dependent on the bounty hunter to kind of snowball. If the bounty hunter is able to do that, obviously the bounty hunter is going to move around with the puck and the Mars. And the CM, I also want to talk about CM's aura in this game is very good for the bounty hunter. Bounty hunter loves that mana regen, so that'll be great.
This is an interesting thing here, but Bounty went invis level 1.
The battle
Is
begins.
that I guess why?
It's typically what I've seen when bounty hunters get Orb of Venom instead of boots. They usually go this, because basically Shadow Walk does a movement slow with the Orb of Venom, and this makes sense. You can see it right here. He's not going in the off lane. He's going top.
Okay.
Right? So AA is going top. He has a massive slow now with this Shadow Walk, and it's unsuspected. Right? They're trying to get a lane win out of this. So let's rush top lane. They'll need to do it before they notice that the bounty hunter's missing. So they need to go.
And they get it. They get a big slow here. You're right. But he gets
stun.
L coming out from the Nyx assassin. Big save there.
Yeah, plus a great overwhelming odds from the Legion commander made it so that it could just run away. I think they should have gone on to the Nyx there, but that's hindsight's 2020. Nyx obviously has more armor than the Legion commander does, but Legion commander has 800 HP. So
another 2-man stun. This one unconfirmed.
It also got onto the range creep, so he was able to.
Nyx assassin's going down.
This should be a kill
nice
for the
setup.
Direct.
That was
Nice first blood.
Yeah, it was a good 2-man stun, and immediately you can see bounty hunter TP's bottom. So that was the ultimate thing. You saw why they picked up that Shadow Walk with the Orb of Venom, and immediately TP's bottom. So
and it was nice. It gave him first blood, so that'll help him to progress to that Orb of Corrosion that I assume he's gonna go.
I'm mid being gone on. It looks like Little Nick is winning the harass battle, but still pretty even on the regen for now.
Well, and plus has 5 to die, so this is what we're talking about, right? I feel like this is why they picked the Void Spirit against the Puck. This is how every time I play Puck against the Void Spirit, this is how I feel like it goes. It just feels like, for whatever reason, the Void Spirit just dominates Puck in lane. It just feels bad.
They're gonna have to use the Puck to win the mid game then.
Yeah. I mean, Puck should be able to still do fine.
A nice spin onto the Tingle King. Okay, they move to get him. Oh!
Whether they find him, the Fairy Fire to keep him alive.
Oh, they missed.
Nice dodges by Tingle King. He pops himself. Wow. And then Albino Zebra may be going down on the CM. No, he pops.
Impel up in one, but it is too far out of range.
Well played by both teams
no one
here.
Dead.
Yeah.
So early on, we already see this is concerning, I think, for Electronic Boys. Wraith King's getting complete free farm, and the Void Spirit is also doing extremely well mid. So top lane
on to Tingle King here. He's trying to heal. Oh, and he does. He gets a solo kill. That was very nice by Speed. To recognize that he hit that level of, I guess, that HP level where he could take him out.
Yeah, great recognition from Speed. This is the lane that they invested the Bounty Hunter in, right?
Yep.
They need to win this lane hard because the other lanes are not winning right now. Yeah, I'm very concerned. This Wraith King is going to have quite the game. And I have not seen many Wraith Kings lose in the DPC
it's
right now.
It's hard because, what do you do to counter him?
Level 2 Maledict. Mars is probably going down. Oh, Mars barely escapes. And still has a Fairy Fire, so...
Bounty Hunter's goes down. Ugh. Feels bad.
Did get boots, though.
And Little Nick securing the 4-minute top illusion rune.
Yeah, has a full bottle with the illusion. That's rough. Already...
He's definitely going to hit the 6 before with a potential kill on this Puck coming in.
Yeah, already a level above.
Wow, jeez.
So this is rough. Mew is having a rough time. And Mio does have a bottle flying out, so at least there's that. But yeah, it's definitely
Looks like
not.
they're going on C on top. The healing ward to help keep her alive. It is.
It does.
And the
It will get
wand.
the wand.
Wow.
Wow, he gets enough.
And the
Beautifully
healing
done.
salve. He'll be right back to full HP.
Very
Yeah,
close.
Vol will
very
also be back to
close.
full HP though. Vol has Tranquil Boots already, so. But you'll notice even without Tranquil, right? Almost 12 HP regen a second.
Jeez.
This is why this hero is so good right now.
Looks like both teams going to take their respective bounties, leaving their mid bounties so that their mids can potentially rotate over for those. Puck, as you can see, making his way over to
It's
it.
a nice stun. Maledict onto the Bounty Hunter bottom. They've done a lot of damage. Yeah, he's going to go down very quickly. They had this sentry here, and Bounty was walking up to get steal some of Scourge McDuck's gold. And you know how Scrooge McDuck is.
Do not
Very
steal
greedy.
that gold from him.
Likes to dive in his money.
I'm curious to see if Scourge McDuck goes for the same same
nice
build where he
stun
just
onto
goes.
speed up top. Able to do a lot of
Bounty
damage
Hunter
here.
is keeping in.
They do
Healing
get a
ward.
lot of damage onto Tingle King. But is it going to be
Out
enough?
mana.
Vol is being body blocked up, and they have him slowed. He will go down. A nice play by Double A to rotate top.
Yeah, very well played. He even canceled his right clicks during the duration of the spiked carapace and getting the body blocks. Very well played.
Mio also gets the deny of the observer ward placed mid, so now this creates a potential where they can gank Little Nick.
You can see actually the mids are about dead even in XP. Somehow the fuck has managed to.
That's a big
back
career.
there.
That's
kill,
a
too.
that was his phase boots, right?
Well, he didn't have boots, so it
Okay,
was
so
it was
the portions of his phase boots.
it
then
was yeah, portions of phase boots and a bracer. So yeah, still really big though.
yeah, absolutely.
They're
Bounty
going
Hunter's
on Vol?
sticking around
Big
top.
slow onto Vol. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of regen.
Yeah, so
Maledict
with
on
this-
bottom onto Giant. They've got a lot of damage. They need one more,
Yes,
probably
fairy
one more
fire.
right click.
Yes, fairy fire.
Okay, all right.
And he's out.
He's good. He's living. He does have that raindrop as well.
Yeah, raindrops
so
as well.
That's very nice. That probably saved his life there.
Are Tranquil Boots very strong right now, or are a lot of heroes in meta just building them?
I think Tranquil Boots are very strong right now.
Okay. Good.
Basically, anybody that wants to just move around the map gets Tranquil Boots.
Yeah, this Mars I see picking him up. Not the hero you would necessarily guess.
I think it
to
also
have-
Yeah.
helps him because he's going to be solo laning, and so he just needs that extra regen.
Yeah, using it right now. 20 regen a second to heal up in this
Radiant's bottom tower
tough lane.
is under attack.
Void Spirit with Hastrun looking to rotate
He is
top.
headed top.
Kind of didn't know where to go. Used half of the Hastrun and then just decided ultimately, yeah, I can't
I think
use
he
this.
saw the
so-
wave pushing, and he was like, I'm going to waste my time if I go top. So the wave's under tower.
Possessed Mask. I'd say that's pretty good for
Bounty Hunter's rotating mid onto
Legion
Little Nick.
Commander for Wraith King.
He doesn't. He's not able to steal the rune, but they do set up to kill the puck here. They missed the
A
stun.
good dodge. By
Very
the
nice
Phase.
dodge.
Bounty Hunter
This
also
fucker-
smartly runs mid because he knows that they don't have sentry mid. So
And now they do, so we'll see if he can read
yeah,
that.
that
and
sentry
play
was
around
placed
it.
just out of range of the other sentry. Interestingly enough, so I don't think either. I don't think they are aware of this sentry.
This could be detrimental to
Radiant
Bounty
knows
Hunter.
about the sentry already because they used it to D-ward, but the Dire shouldn't know about the sentry mid. I wonder if Pingu placed it like that on purpose. I'm sure that he did to just have the Bounty Hunter think that he's unseen.
Pingu's a god, man.
Yeah, Pingu's a great. Oh, nice dodge
That
there
was
on the
really
puck.
cool. That was a very cool
Phase
dodge.
shift dodge on
On the spike carapace.
the spike carapace. That's
Yeah.
cool. And doesn't matter ultimately,
No,
but just
no.
kind of one of those flexes, right?
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
hey, I got you.
Yeah.
Playing that mental battle game.
Pingu's headed bottom. He gets the
Okay, we're
maledict,
gonna
or he
see
gets
if
the
they
stun.
get it.
Here's the maledict.
And
Level
Void
3
Spirit
Maledict.
Get
should
another
be a kill.
bounce. Yeah, Void Spirit rotated down to get the damage. They get a
Two
3-man
TPs in
droid
from
Dream
the
Coil,
Dire.
but are they
I
going to
don't
have enough
think they have
damage
the
for it to
damage.
matter?
Maybe
Puck
to
has
kill
to
this,
run away.
Oh,
this
Void Spirit
Witch Doctor.
jumps in. They're able to get another stun on it. Yep, they do take out the Witch Doctor, using that I guess mobility of the puck to get on him. But it wasn't a track kill. Obviously, we have a level 4 bounty hunter. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it was worth it. We'll see though. I guess they didn't lose anything for it.
And
They
Nyx
had already lost
coming
Mars.
up.
is coming top already. Nyx is
Okay, they get the
good
silence on
onto
him.
the Nyx.
Oh, gets the
be a
Carapace
kill.
stun. Okay, they end up taking out the Nyx. Wow, that was very close for Nyx to kill the puck there.
Yeah, and in the meantime, Speed does get a bounty rune top for them as well, so they will go 2 for 2 on the bounty runes.
Little Nick is diving the tier 1 tower to get the CM kill. Looks like he'll be unpunished, as well as Pingu, who gets away with his life.
So hard to punish him without Dream Coil up.
Well, and with a haste rune.
Yeah, good point. That's the second haste rune. This guy's moving at top speeds.
Very good
They
runes.
catch
for
a
this
ward
whole
here.
period.
Bounty gets a track onto him.
Upkeeping in cancels it. I think that was on accident.
I agree.
Lil Nick is top of the net worth with Wraith King right now, so he's having
Although
himself quite the game.
They could have seen that Nyx was here, and so he didn't want to finish that TP.
Yeah.
Because they do have vision here. And they don't have. Oh, actually, I guess that's the Radiant Vision. Oh, my bad. There's Mars. They're going on Mars. Yep.
Pulled in by the Void Spirit.
Pushes away
Maledict.
the Witch Doctor, but it's a little bit too late here. They do get a
Two-man
push
stun,
back, but they don't break the Dream Coil. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
They can't quite finish these kills. They're staying alive.
If they had popped the Dream Coil, that would have been the death of the Legion at least.
Yeah, Legion yet to get a duel, just hitting 6 recently. That is the bright spot for the Electronic Boys. This LC is not having the best of games.
Bounty Hunter top onto the Wraith King. See if they can bring down this Wraith King
They
at
spin
least
onto
once.
him.
And they're bringing the
Tier 1
Mars
is
for the
up
second kill.
and
As there are no
Okay.
TP rotations, they should be able to get this kill.
Okay, they get a nice spear into the wall here. Are they going to have enough damage? The puck is here as well. So I think they are going to get him. They do. They do lose the Mars, but so
Witch
far
Doctor-
that's worth it. The top net worth hero. But it looks like, oh yeah, puck goes down. The Maledict was laid on top of him, and they had enough damage to take him out. All right, that may not have been worth it. Let's see the fight recap here. Actually, the experience gain was far greater on the cuts side. So looks like it was not worth it.
One thing is that Reincarnation right is now down for 3 minutes.
Good point.
So that is an opportunity for them to maybe kill the Wraith King again and more easily this time.
So the Radiant did have 2 TPs up during that first life. I'm curious if that was miscommunication. He thought he wasn't going to die, or just not really making a play towards saving the Wraith King before he was dead twice.
I'm not sure.
But they did end up getting those 2 kills, which was really good. That could have been very bad if it was gone unpunished.
Bottom lane, looks like we're going to have potentially an engagement. Wraith or
dodges the stun. So hard with that track speed.
Yeah.
So this Wraith King opting, at least in his quick buy, to not go for the armlet, which is, I think, a little rarer nowadays.
Yeah, that's what he did last game too, this exact same build.
Oh, interesting.
And worked out for him.
He's getting closer to the relic, but
except for this game,
also
he
getting
changed the gauntlets of strength for a ring of protection. But pretty much, he didn't even finish the bracer last game either. So
a very greedy build, but can pay dividends when he can farm with that Radiance.
They know the Nyx is here. Oh wow! What a dodge! Oh my gosh!
They're gonna kill the Nyx now.
They do get the track. There's the there's the snapped coil and into the spear. There's the track kill. This is actually exactly what they need. These picks with the tracks.
Defend this mid tower, Jug does have Omni Slash, but you cannot make a jump on that Void Spirit without lockdown.
He's got too many abilities. But Void Spirit jumps in. He wants to fight this. They get the arena onto him. They spirit the Legion back into it, and they get enough damage onto him. This CM is letting his ult go. Now that is the last astral step of Little Nick. But he is out of there. He is fast enough.
He's got a haste run again.
Oh my gosh. That's hacks, dude. Hacks. Very nice cancel. That was very important to keep speed healthy there. He did have the healing ward out, but they're looking for more. They're looking. They know Little Nick only has one step.
Oh, and there's
they have vision on the Nick's assassin. Oh no. Oh no.
And he gets away while still invis.
Oh, that feels bad.
Juggernaut finished Battle Fury.
That was a good time Battle Fury. Absolutely.
The Wraith King still a little bit off of the Radiance, but both of them will accelerate their farm substantially.
Very even game, less than a 1k gold lead. Who do you think this favors, Rue?
Big fight going down. They're looking for Bounty Hunter. They have the dust onto him. They throw out the Astral Spirit to grab him, and they get him.
And there's 200 gold for that Wraith King, and more importantly, the Bounty Hunter is not getting track kills at this current moment.
Yeah, I think, to answer your question, Kingbob, I think that this favors just the fact of it being an even game at this point. I would rather be in the cuts position. But one thing to keep in mind is that
setting up onto Giant in the mid. They get a spear onto the and then into the Dream Coil. A very nice kill there, but they get the duel onto the puck. It looks like the puck. Well, no, the puck doesn't go down here. Wow, they stop the Pingu's ult very quickly. They had the answer for that.
That is actually a Mars Eul's Scepter that stopped that ultimate. Very well played. Very quick reaction from the Mars. Good item choice. Paid off in that fight.
We have Nyx looking to set up on Giant here. Vol on Nyx. He's just going to cheeky stun here. Oh, no, he's not going to do it. Oh, they might take out the Crystal Maid. Yep, they will.
And they'll take that as a consolation prize for the Void Spirit. But these Dire Heroes are farming, as well as the Wraith King.
With that last fight, they took the net worth lead. It's not by much, but they have it.
Vanished, but not gone.
I believe this is Pingu placing down these sentries. He's actually finding a lot of these dire wards that are even a little bit strange places because he's looking for this bounty hunter. He got one behind the tier 1 tower mid. And Jug getting a little bit aggressive. He does not have Blade Fury anymore.
Gets stunned up into the Astral Step. They're comboing him down. A lot of magic. He needs Omni Slash now to save his life. He does.
100 HP. It's not going to be enough, though. He's going to fall during the duel. Mars ulti goes down. They're all caught inside, but they don't have enough damage. The Dream Coil's on cooldown.
They do get the silence onto the Void Spirit, but they don't have enough.
Just the puck is left alive for the Dire. Very good fight for the Radiant.
All about timings. They finish the Wraith King Radiance and immediately decide to fight. So I think with Possessed Mask, with the Vampiric Spirit, Wraith King's already in very good fighting shape. I think Possessed Mask is a tier 1 item, one of my favorite tier 1 items. I don't think it gets a lot of attention, but I think it's very good.
Absolutely.
Very good. I think it's probably the best, one of the best tier 1 items at least. So.
Checking on other items, getting close. Looks like Nyx is just going to go Dagon. It's very interesting. He's got a Dagon 5 queued up. We'll see how far he makes it.
50 gold off Blink, and he may die before he gets that last 50 gold. They do not have Omni Slash, and he is so fast.
Very fast. Oh my gosh.
They're rotating in heroes, but so are the Dire. This could be a fight.
But Omni Slash is already used. They stun him up. They're going to get the duel onto him. Yes, they do, and they get the damage. It goes down very quickly.
And that should be the Blink Dagger completed on the LC. That can be big to pick off some of these squishier heroes.
They are bringing him in. If they get the puck silence, that's a track kill onto that Nyx.
Oh, and the Mars Eul's comes in.
Sets up. The arena's thrown down. Are they able to bring him down?
Can't find an
He
opening.
can't move though, so he does go down. Another track kill. Pingu lets it loose. He actually probably will end up killing Double A on this bounty. Yeah, he will. He's going to tick down.
Very good turn. Switch Doctor is very good at punishing overextensions, as you saw there. I don't know if this Mars is aware of the attack that could be coming in. They smoke right down into him.
And that Yule setup, there's no dodging that. But the Dream Coil, a massive Dream Coil. Just a really big setup here. But the big Maledict in return. It's very difficult to do that. But they get a lot of damage. But Maledict will tick out Mars before he's able to finish off the Void Spirit.
All of a sudden, Legion Commander has 40 dual damage, and this entire time, Scrooge McDuck's just been farming. It is now 1,000 gold off of the AC.
You know who else is 1,000 off of an item here? Void Spirit off of his Ags.
That will be a big item. We already see the duels completed. Paid dividends in that last fight, initiating in on that Mars.
Yeah, Juggernaut doesn't have a Manta yet, so that silence would be deadly right now.
He's looking to farm and complete that, hopefully before.
And same with Puck. Puck doesn't have a purge of any sort.
He does have the double silence too, even with the Manta, but he can Manta spin, of course, so yeah. That is unlikely. Radiant looking to force the situation bottom. Wraith King still farming, playing 4-man Dota.
Silence on him.
Oh,
he jumps onto the cliff!
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I don't think the Dire can capitalize off this 2-man Dream Coil.
Oh, that was a really good usage of the shard from Witch Doctor.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah, he dodged.
I'm a little bit unfamiliar with that, so that was very good.
That's one of the great shards.
Oh, and it barely not the dual win, but it's still that would have been 20 damage, but not the end of the world for the Radiant. Just misses out on that juicy damage.
Looks like Electronic Boys wants to smoke. And Wraith King is taking the Roshan.
They're in the area to contest. If they smell something's going on.
Might be aware. The double damage is spawned in the top river. We'll see. The Radiant do
Void
spot it out.
headed over.
Rosh is already at half health. I don't think that they are they're aware of this right now.
They just pinged it. Or no, that was the Witch Doctor pinging. Yeah, they're just gonna give it up for free.
With the AC completed, this is a perfect time to fight for the Radiant.
And the Axe as well on the Void Spirit.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough next, 6 minutes.
They catch the Crystal Maiden.
Goes down.
Easy kill. And the Courier. Insult to injury there. I guess injury to injury.
So this Jug opting not to go for the Manta style and going the Diffusal after the Yasha.
Oh, interesting.
Very interesting. I don't know if he probably is unaware of the Void Spirit Ags or doesn't care about it.
Huh.
Into the Diffusal for the Wraith King, but there may be bigger problems.
I don't understand this because it's past 20 minutes. The Wraith King, all he has to do is have a 1,400 gold, and he has magic, or he doesn't care about the mana drain at that point.
Another duel onto the Bounty Hunter.
They get a stun onto the
Commander. Doesn't get dual damage though, so still sitting at 40
very
dual
interesting. I assume he knows that and probably is actually not building it for the Wraith King, but still an interesting choice.
Diffusal's always good against a Legion, so he can't purge anymore. Like against Void Spirit, so he can use less spells. It's definitely a good item, but I feel like Manta's needed in order to live right now.
We'll see if that's the case. It looks like
Speed's playing professional Dota, and I'm not. So.
It is not. It is too
Oh,
much.
and
Puck
the
to
tip
handle.
comes out.
Dire's bottom tower.
A little bit
under
of BM, you love to see it.
Very NA. Oh, we have a fight going on down here. We
Oh,
have
and then fuels by the Mars. What a play to save his carry. It's gonna cost him his life, but he gets his carry out.
Dire's bottom tower
Maybe.
is under attack.
And
Wraith
Scourge
King is on
McDuck
this
does
back line
not
here.
want
He
that
gets
to
the
be
Yules, sets up, but he Omni Slashes. But I don't see him getting out of this one, or at least getting anything out of that.
I think you walk away happy as the Radiant. You don't commit anything, and you force the Omni Slash out. You should have Aegis up still, and you can siege high ground within the next couple minutes before that is up again.
Yeah, they're gonna go claim the runes, and looks like Bounty Hunter's gonna try to sneak this one here. He does get it. He's pinged out though.
This will do nicely.
So Wraith King does have the Aghanim Shard queued up. I think that always is a safe bet. You never want to run out of mana on that. That always feels bad.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Let's check if there's any game-changing items on the Dire here. It's coming up. I don't see any. We're close to the Ags
Is
on
nearing
Puck,
it.
yeah.
Less than 200 gold.
The issue with the Puck Ags is that if they don't have damage, then it's not scary.
Do you think
Right,
that's
Puck
why
Ags,
Speed picked up the Diffusal? Because he just recognized there was a lack of damage?
yeah, for sure. 100%. It's one of those situations where Manta is not a game-winning item, right?
Right.
It's like you need it, but if you don't have damage, then it doesn't matter.
Nice little trade here. 2 for 1, but I think the Dire will take it. Scourge McDuck is just walking high ground and just wailing on Giant. They do spear him in, but I don't know if they'll even get through his first life here. Oh, but
Maybe
they are draining him. Yeah,
They got it.
they got him. Wow.
Just
The
enough
Diffusal
mana with
comes
the
into play
Diffusal.
there.
Like you said, it could potentially be a game-winning item.
And
we
immediately,
see it there.
Wraith King purchases that shard, so that won't happen again to him.
Yeah, still buy some time for Electronic Boys, but I think game gets very, very hard at this
Yeah,
point.
I mean that was their carry walking high ground, almost killed Giant by himself, but he barely goes down. Barely
Well,
goes
and that
down.
just shows, and that was one life, right?
Right.
That just shows like going up by himself, and they only kill one of his lives, and they barely do that. So
Right.
it's a tough game for Electronic Boys to win for sure.
So they do smoke bottom.
The Aegis does run out.
Trying to get vision up, or they're splitting up from each other. This is interesting. CM looking to walk into her own death.
Sometimes this just happens. Oh, you get a nice spear into the wall here, but a Maledict is cast. I think he has to get out of here, otherwise he might go down.
And there we see 20 dual damage to the LC, building it up slowly.
Yeah, this is a tough uphill battle. Juggernaut needs another couple items. Once he gets to level 20, he'll be able to stand and fight a little bit more against the Wraith King, but still going to be a very, very tall ask of him. I do think that this Void Spirit BKB isn't necessarily going to be amazing as long as Puck can get the Dream Coil onto the Void Spirit, right? If Puck gets a Dream Coil on the Void Spirit, then that's great. At least you eliminate that hero from the fight. So no one can even contest this. This Wraith King's literally running around by himself.
Dire smokes up. They're looking for something.
For not the Wraith King.
Play top.
Anybody but. They do find the Witch Doctor. That would be a kill. That would be a killable kill. Oh, but they're actually going for more.
They're
Little Nick is
hungry.
over here.
Dire's top tower
And they
He
are
is
seems
so
under
to
close.
attack.
be. The game sense is kicking in. I don't know if they had a ward, but them not showing on the map is definitely very scary. He decides to back out, which is the correct call.
Yeah, I think when creeps start going high ground, it's very obvious that something's afoot.
Yeah, they didn't really want to go on that Witch Doctor, but maybe in hindsight they just get that kill.
Yeah. And track kills are worth more,
Dire's bottom tower
you know,
is
so
under
it,
attack.
I think you just
They
go
are
for
at least getting
something.
some wards up, but CM is about to die. Somehow goes
Feels
and
so risky
completely
to do that.
dodges
Oh,
the Void Spirit. And instead, they are looking at the Puck or the Juggernaut.
Yep,
and
they
kill
get the
Juggernaut.
duel onto the Juggernaut.
That's unfortunate. Juggernaut does have buyback, but
And
really
they
doesn't want to
spent
use
Drink
it.
Coil.
Yeah.
And Bounty Hunter's going to go down here too. Wow, look at that crit. That was a big one.
They are trying to cut the creep waves quickly. Mars is maybe successfully going to get this, except for the catapult, which is good.
And Albino Zebra goes down on that CM2. And Scourge McDuck, he has the Colloquial Flames and the Radiant, so he is burning. Let's say that he's just on fire right now.
All right, well,
didn't
at
even
least
see that
Giant killed 2 creep waves, so Juggernaut will hopefully not have to buy back here. However, the creep wave did eliminate the backdoor protection, so that's going to be down for 15 seconds.
And Scourge
Wraith King's
McDuck
gonna
is
take
taking it by
advantage of that.
himself.
Dire's structures are
They
fortified.
fortify.
And the fortification
Interesting.
comes late.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
So this LC opting for Solar Crest, what are you guys' thoughts on this?
I think they just
Uh,
want to end game, and that's
Yeah,
they just
perfect
power up
item to
the
spend it.
Wraith
that
King.
is very true.
Next solo kills the CM, but does go down.
It just feels so hard to fight.
Wow, that crit onto the
Yeah.
Juggernaut. Now Juggernaut will have to use buyback.
Yeah, this is the power of that Axe. It just silences him, and he can't do anything.
Dire's middle tower has
Spending the
fallen.
Manta money to buy back here. He's Omni Slash, but I just don't feel like they get through 2 Wraith King lives. Spear him into
That
the, into
is
the
a good-
wall. They may get
Good
this one.
initiation.
They spin onto him, hoping to take him down, but no. No, he gets the
can't even
stun, he
kill
gets
him
the
once,
silence,
he's
and Jug will
splitting
go
off.
down, and they get the duel to add
Barracks are under attack.
to their winnings.
GG is called.
And that's game. A quick 2-0 from the cut.
Dire's middle
Yeah, the cut seemed very dominant in this
It's
series.
very strong.
Radiant
Electronic Boys had no answer for them.
I feel like the Wraith King was a massive problem, and they didn't take the opportunity to ban it out.
Yeah,
Maybe
well, and
they expected them to take it up in the second round like they did in the first game, and so they were hoping to ban it on the second
That
phase.
definitely could have been the case.
one of the best carries right now. I think definitely worth banning out the Wraith King, but they did not do that. So I think they should have had a better plan to deal with it. And none of the heroes they really picked are amazing against the Wraith King, to be honest. So
Yeah, absolutely.
I think Mars in lane against the Wraith King totally enjoys that lane perfectly fine. And then they also got a Bounty Hunter and started the Bounty Hunter top, which they wanted to give Jug a really good start. But even if Jug is snowballing and is ahead of the Wraith King has a second life most of the time. So I think that, just in general, that matchup is very difficult for the Juggernaut. So.
Well, that's the end of that series. I believe that there's a tier 1 game coming up soon here. Yeah, I'm enjoying this NA Dota.
Yeah, it's been fun for sure. It's fun to have DPC regionals on most of the days of the week. So
It's
Well,
going to be
we'll,
interesting if these teams stick together. How they we'll see them grow
develop,
and
yeah,
potentially-
absolutely. That's what I'm hoping for, is a little more stability in the tier 2 pro scene. So, well, we'll continue to bring you the tier 2 pro scene as it continues. We'll have games tomorrow. Thanks everybody for joining us.